Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Nesmo. So I've had a lot of requests from my subscribers to do a video on how to complete the employment form to submit to the NMBI Board of Ireland. So if you're a new subscriber here and then you are a bit confused about what employment form is, I advise that you check my video on the relevant document to submit to the NMBI Board of Ireland to become a nurse in Ireland, and also check my video on how to proceed with your overseas recognition process to become an Irish nurse. Yes, so let's go straight into today's video and see how we are going to complete our employment form. So first we are going to go online. Okay, we're actually going to the NMBI website now. So as you can see, www.nmbi.ie. okay, so we have to click on the official link, okay, which is going to bring us to this page. We are not going to create an account, but we are going to look for the application forms. Okay, so you just have to click on the three lines at the app, the right side over there, and then we are going to go to the home page. So at the home page, you just have to type in employment form. Okay, so when you type in employment form, it's going to give you a result, and then you just have to go through and then choose the right one. So we have application forms, and you can also see qualified outside Ireland. Okay, that is for the G3 and also the G2, which is something that you have to read on. Okay, so this is just to show you some of the feedback that I actually had. So just go back and then click on qualified outside Ireland, and then you just have to scroll down. Okay, just have to scroll down, and then we are going to make sure that we choose the right form. So the first one is actually employment form. So this is the form I'm actually going to download, and then we are going to use for today's session as well. So I think I'm also going to answer some few questions whilst I'm trying to fill out the form, or kind of explain on how to fill out the form as well. I'll try my best. If you have any query about any other thing, you can also put it under the comment section, and I'll also help with that as well. So let's just download the form now. So this is the employment form, guys. So as you can all see, employment form. You also have the applicant's name. So you're actually going to put your name here. So in this, let's say Lucinda Momo Sapon. So like that's my full name. Okay, and then let's say like in caps, and also your date of birth. Okay, so this actually can be typed or can be handwritten as well, anything that works for you. Okay, and then you also have your place of employment. You have to, where you're actually working currently, you have to put that there. If you're actually doing it for past employment as well, you put that over there, and also the address of employment over here, and then the organization's website. Okay, if the organization does not have a website, you can just put non-applicable, write a letter to that effect, and also organization email. Okay, so that's where there's been a lot of query that has been going on. If you don't have if your organization doesn't have an official email, they can actually put the Gmail, Yahoo, or the Hotmail there, but also provide a letter to cover either the website or the Gmail. Okay, and then we also have the name of the signatory. Okay, so is it your DDNS doing it for you? Is it your chief nursing officer or your head nurse? So they're going to put their name, and also the title of the person filling out the employment form for you, and also their signature. Okay, and also their number, their phone number, telephone number, and also the date when they actually fill the employment form, and also their signature as well. Okay, and then they also put the organization stamp over here for you. So that's for the first part, and then we move on to the second. So the second part usually gives you an example, okay, of how, like a guideline of how the employment form should be filled out. Okay, that's how it is. So it gives you everything that you need to know. That's the ward that you're actually working, that your unit specialty. So if you're at the children's ward, if you are at the admission ward, okay, surgical ward, you can just put that there. Medical ward, you can put that there, and also your title. Okay, so are you a senior staff nurse? Are you a staff nurse? Nursing officer? You have to put that there. Okay, and then your duties or responsibilities. Okay, for that title or role. And then we also have the competency level. If the competency level is it level 1, so you can see that they've actually given you an example. So the level 1 is requires constant supervision and practice guidance. Sorry, and your knowledge is weak. And then level 2 says requires occasional support, guidance, and supervision at times. Knowledge is developing, understands basic concepts of the skills. So that's how it is. We have, I think, from level 1 to level 5. So definitely, if you are you've been working, okay, for a very long time, you are going to build from level 3, level 4, level 5. So with level 3, let's say you might need some supervision, but not that much. And then level 4, your skills is much, your skills much increased and all of that. And then level 5, like you can do things on your own independently and all of that. So like the level 1 is like a novice, okay, let's say someone who just completed the college and needs a lot of supervision. Okay, so with the level 2 will be for, let's say, someone who just had like 1 year experience, let's say less than 2 years experience from what I will say. Okay, so level 3 can be from 2-3 years depending on the nets that's actually going to sign for you. Okay, so depending on how the person sees you, your knowledge, and how you are able to work independently, the person can actually give sign you off based on your own competence or how you know your stuff, if I'll say that. Okay, and then the dates that you were employed in that unit and to what dates. Okay, so if you are currently working in that ward, you can still put that you are currently working to present, or if you know that they are being placed at that particular ward for let's say a year, you can write up to the end of that year. Okay, and then we also have number of hours of per week. So if you work 36 weeks, you just have to put it there. 40 weeks, you just have to put it here. So this is the best guidelines example from NMBI that we should all be looking at. Okay, so basically it's that simple to just go by this. Okay, and then we have your applicant's name here again, organization stamp, and then you can now start your whole process. Okay, so you can choose to start from not your current one. Okay, you can choose to start from the year you actually started working, all the wards that you've been in. So let's say this one can be let's say admission ward, your role maybe at that time you were just a staff nurse, some of the duties, the competency at that time, was it level 1? Were you like a novice, or did you require like some kind of supervision, more supervision, little supervision? Were you like an in charge nurse at that time? So an in charge nurse would definitely be like level 4, level 5, because they usually do a lot of supervision. And then the dates that you were actually employed on that unit. Okay, so from which date to which date, like that, and then the number of hours you actually worked. So that's how it's supposed to be. Then the next one, you come to a different ward, so you are able to fill out to your current ward. If you know you've only worked in one particular ward, you can just fill that ward and that is all. If you've had any other training, okay, which is fine, you can still do that. Okay, you can still state that you've had some kind of training, and then if you've actually worked in 2 or 3 wards, you still have to do employment form for all those wards, or like all those hospitals, if I would say. So it's quite simple, and by request from most of the subscribers, I just wanted to go through this briefly with you. Or if you have any other question, you can still put it down there, and I'll definitely answer your queries as well. Okay guys, so this is the end of today's video. I hope that this video has been of great benefit to you all, and you are all very much confident in completing your employment form. If you have any other query, no worries, you can still drop it at the comment section and I'll be available to answer your query. If this is your first time of coming to my YouTube channel, you are very much welcome. Please remember to hit the subscription bell and also click on that notification bell so that anytime I post my videos, you'll be notified of same. And a quick reminder to all overseas nurses looking to become Irish nurses to also check my video on the relevant document to submit to NMBI, and also how to complete your overseas recognition. Thank you so much for always coming and then always supporting your girl. See you all soon on my next video. Bye.